Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam. The club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. And he shoots! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Ajax with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Palmer completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Totti, Palmer.
This is the time you need that pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Shevchenko. Messi, looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Berbatov made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Look at the he's going for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
So it is still 0-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lopez, O'Reilly, an instinctive delivery. Dani Olmo.
Ajax definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Lopez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played down the flank. And he's quick to return it. Oh, well played. Played towards the front line.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Totti going about things with real menace. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Baina has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. Well cut out, no margin for... And the shot! Goal! Ajax! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as...
Can he finish? And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Baina picks it up out wide. Dani Olmo. Chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Ajax find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And Shevchenko shifted it to the flank. Lopez
has been indicated.
Trippier gets over and intercepts. Pacho. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Hazard gets into a good position. It's Hazard! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Totti, that's destined for the flank. Fernandez. Now it's Yamal. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer. Driving forward. Palmer. Yamal. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Impressive jump. He's got a goal. They are playing them off the park. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shoots! And a neat finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ajax are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot! And that's past the post.
La Louvière really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Dani Olmo. Berbatov! It's really... Oh, what has happened here? Well, now it's this time, surely! Baina's cross. Now it's Shevchenko.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
La Louvière, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Totti. Hazard. In towards the back stick, punched away. Totti. And this is Shevchenko. Dani Olmo. Baina in acres of space out wide. McAllister. Dani Olmo. Fermin. He's on it, can he get away? Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
He's having a pop! Chance to deliver. Ramiro claims it without any fuss. Well read, nice interception. And here's Berbatov. And that's another good win of the ball. Lovely pass. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. La Louvière are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Substitution for Ajax, number 21, Dani Olmo, number 7, Jamal.
And we see
number 4,
looking to pass their way up the pitch.
number 10, Messi.
That looks a cracking ball. Tacho spots it and intercepts.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Caresses it through. There's the header! And no mistake. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Great vision. Danny Vivian promptly onto that. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. La Louvière desperately need a performance here.
Chers spectateurs,
Fail in their
nous
mission
vous souhaitons
and
la
they are
bienvenue pour
going
ce
down.
match.
They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. La Louvière with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And here's Thuram. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. Now it's Shevchenko, and now the breakaway. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through, and that is masterful defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well played. La Louvière still without a single shot on target. Now it's Thuram. Ødegaard. And here's the chance to counter. Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafinha. Now it's Lopez. That's going wide left. He's picked his way through. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Ferran Torres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tomori deals with that comfortably. That is ended up in no man's land. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ricci and Fermin. Rafinha. Fermin. Look at the space here. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Lopez. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. He is through here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. La Louvière with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fermin clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a good position here. Thuram. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lopez. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. Totti. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's tidy. He's got away. He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Quality ball.
That's going in strongly.
So what can they make of this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Eze. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Messi. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And here's Shevchenko. Ricci. And it's Lopez. Now it's Yamal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Stood up well to him there. Ricci. Now it's Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And he is deftly away. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Cucurella gets it away. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Vermin. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a good run down the left. La Louvière will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Somewhat off target. Played right into his path. Rafinha. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Tacho gathers from the goal kick. Shevchenko. O'Reilly. He's rising! Oh, he's done it! A breakthrough! So late in the day! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity. No margin for error. We are faced with absolutes. Win here, and they survive. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. La Louvière with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Can he get it through? Well, he's intervened well there. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Fernandez. And it's Totti. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the ball's gone astray. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. O'Reilly. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, now he... And Shevchenko! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And this is Shevchenko. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, Red, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. La Louvière still without a single shot on target. Now he's got space here. Paredes cuts it out. Eze. Totti. Now it's Shevchenko. Short changes him with that pass. Great ball if he can get there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Memphis Depay! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pass is just off target. Fernandez. Nicked it back promptly. Memphis Depay. He's shifting through the gears here. O'Reilly. No, that's overhit. O'Reilly gets across to intercept that. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shevchenko. And they're back on the ball again. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
La Louvière clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Paredes. Now Ødegaard. And it's Paredes. Memphis Depay.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a searching pass. He's free, he has got space. And the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. What a throw in. O'Reilly in towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Son Heung-min. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Memphis Depay. Decent chance! That's another chance! Goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. La Louvière go in at half-time with a game to chase.
And please join me in wishing
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution.
Away we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nicely weighted ball. Paredes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Memphis Depay. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. La Louvière can breathe again, just. And Shevchenko! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Paredes. Eze. Looking for the run. O'Reilly. Paredes. Totti. Now it's Shevchenko. He might be in here! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Totti! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
For this match was
Stood up well to him there. And here's Totti. Pacho ploughing through the middle. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Pacho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Valverde. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. In with the challenge. Oh, delightful ball. He's got away. He's rising! And he scores! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run.
Oh no, what has happened here?
substitution on the field. Number 9, Eze. Coming on to replace him is
La Louvière are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lofted in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get on the end of this? Played back to the goalkeeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Memphis Depay. And this is Shevchenko. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Totti. Guardiola tries to clear. That's a throw.
substitution on the field. Number 4, Shevchenko.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Number 13, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field. Number 20,
La Louvière are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, super ball! Played with finesse. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lopez. Oh, what has happened here? Forced to go back. And here's Ferran Torres. Camavinga. That's a little off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. A massive decision in a massive game. It is a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Great chance here from position A1. He's had a crack. Great chance! Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And that pass just didn't quite work. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
I'd just like to read out
It's
our
the day when it all
members
caught
who are
up with them.
celebrating their
The
birthdays
whole
today.
season has been a campaign of... La Louvière get ready for another crack at the big prize.
everybody, and
Will they get the
welcome to
win they
today's
need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Burmo is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
As fleet-footed as they come, Peter, but it's his quickness of thought that really gives him the edge. 1 second you think there's nothing on, and then he's just wriggled away from his marker and opened up the whole defence. He can pick the pass too, so...
And the finish! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
La Louvière are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's forced to go back. Eze bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's found a way past. Oh, that's a fine interception. Decent chance! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Shevchenko. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He won't be happy with that one. Kamavinga! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ødegaard, he's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Paredes. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that was asking for too much.
La Louvière are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
O'Reilly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zabani cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ødegaard. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Ødegaard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Totti. And it's Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. La Louvière are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Totti, he is through here. Oh, good climb. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Shevchenko. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nico Gonzalez, looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0 and shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's in! And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Unahi. Oh, easy pickings there. Burmo. That has not gone well. Pacho. And it's Totti. That's a little off target. Zielinski. And it's Totti. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Paredes. Erdegaard. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde. Out of play for a throw. That is ended up in no man's land. Picked out brilliantly. Eze! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And a really good game is threatening to break. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Unahi, this might spell take chance!
The attendance for this match
That's another fine save.
997.
It's their second corner of the game. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. O'Reilly. Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And so, a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. We are just getting started.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
No way through. Mateus. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. No, that's been intercepted. Well, now here's a good battle. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. O'Reilly getting this one clear. And the shot! Off the post! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Palmer. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Camavinga. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Odegaard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Camavinga. That has been slung wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for the run. Antonetti. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Great, he's having a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Totti. He's found some space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he whips it in.
La Louvière really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Palmer. O'Reilly. Now there's a fine ball, and he's managed to get free. Mateus conjures time and space. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lewandowski. Threads one in. Mateus. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pass somewhat off target.
Great chance!
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they are right back within touch. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Takes aim and crosses. Camavinga knocks it into space. Camavinga receives it in a good position here.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, what a ball! And it's been hooked away. La Louvière have reclaimed it. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. It's Lewandowski! And he's stuck it away. And deep into first-half stoppage time. A timely strike. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
La Louvière now just needing one.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is indeed the final act. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's nice. And that's going up front in a hurry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. Mateus! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Mateus certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Totti. Delivered low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
La Louvière clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Not the most accurate pass. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Shevchenko. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The attendance for
And this is
match was
Kane,
96,628.
Camavinga. And that's a dangerous shapes to shoot. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Totti. Pacho. Probing pass. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Louvière clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi receives it in a wide position. That's an imaginative pass. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Mateus. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Where it came from. Zanetti. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Louvière can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Number 13, Francesco Totti. Number 8, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 11.
That's a cute ball. Eze wants to run onto this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gahi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, easy pickings there. Onana. And this is Kane. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a throw-in.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Now this could be a chance. Nice interception, well timed. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Silvestre. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Paredes. And it's Fernandez. And it's Trippier. Passing is crisp and sharp. White. Now De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fernandez. And this is Neymar. Great vision. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. And he's picked it up out wide. Totti! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Fernandez. That's put paid to the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Fernandez! Well, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paredes. Driven in. And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Van Dijk. Pacho. Ødegaard. Can he get it through? Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. White ventures forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
De Bruyne is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Oh, look at the space here. Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the ball is out of play. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Totti. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Great ball if he can get there. Totti. Well, they could break here. Now it's Fernandez. Just eases him off the ball. Skriniar spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Oh, well played. Ah, he's given it away. Neymar gets flagged offside. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. La Louvière go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13, numero 9, numero 11. Van Nistelrooy. Lasciano il campo per...
So, into the second half.
Il numero 14.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh no, this does not look good. Cristiano Ronaldo! Has a look and place it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they win it back again. That's a little off target. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. White, that's a sharp pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Totti. He can run onto that. And he's heaved it away. Quality ball. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Totti. It's Totti! A real chance and a real let-off.
La Louvière certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
He's gonna be
è di
disappointed with that.
80.113 spettatori.
60 minutes played. Paredes. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Inter Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work.
Impressive jump! Goal! Inter Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Fernandez. Fernandez is in a really good position out wide. And the shot! Bastoni clears it away.
La Louvière really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking for the run. And it's Fernandez.
Pretty robust defending. La Louvière really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh, good climb! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. Good read, needed to be. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Ødegaard is onto this. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Van Dijk cuts it out. Fernandez. Dani Olmo. That looks a cracking ball. He's one-on-one, shot! Decent chance! And again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Fermin. Skriniar kept aware. And it is... Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Dani Olmo. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. And it's been given away. Nice looking ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That pass has been well intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can thump it away. And he's worked it through, and he cuts out the supply. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm Rick Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very...
And a chance! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Paredes, foot in, looking to play him in. Paredes was alert to the possibility. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
6 minutes is
La Louvière are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball if he can get there. Goes for a shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Shevchenko. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Spread it left. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. La Louvière are 3 down and sinking. He is through here. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Laporte.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Defending of the desperate variety. Scholes gets on his bike and on the move. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Shevchenko. He has found a way through. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. La Louvière with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Yamal! Well, that is remarkable.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Trippier. Ødegaard. Totti. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, just a keeper now. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Ramiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! Oh, crossbar!
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Guardiola makes the interception. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Shevchenko. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. That is ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's Doué. Oh, he's bustling through here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Fernandez. Lissandro. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again. La Louvière not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Guardiola. And it's Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. That has been slung wide.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish of true class! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard. Tries to cross. Messi! And that's past the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
29,830.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! And that's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Scholes is always looking to break lines. Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, well measured. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. And he can't find the net.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Trippier. Ødegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Doué! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a throw-in. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's an excellent interception. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Good read, needed to be. Laporte.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Number 6, number 14, Ødegaard. Coming on the field, number 24, Cucurella. Number 23, Fermin.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Laporte. And Cucurella. Now it's Fernandes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 23.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And here's Scholes. Lovely feet. Played out wide. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's made its great chance! And it's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Tries a measured ball. Messi's having a shot! He's put it wide. Oh no, this does not look good. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Madueke carries the ball down the right. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. And the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Great vision. That pass has been well intercepted. In with the challenge. Now it's Doku. He's got away. Doku. This is promising. Now can he find a finish? And the finish! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. And that will be the final act. La Louvière cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable.